Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and taking a little bit of time out of your week to find out a little bit about how several of us make extra money from home. We're super excited to tell you our experience with It Works Global and how we've been so successful, how we get paid, how much we love our product line, and why we think you're going to love it too. So we're going to dive right in and try to keep this as short and sweet as possible, but answer as many questions as we possibly can so that hopefully you can take advantage of the amazing promotion that we have going on right now. So my name is Alyssa Bowman. I have been in the company for a little over 6 years now. It feels like it was just yesterday. I realize I'm still such a baby. I joined when I was very young. I started when I was 22. I had just graduated college. I started working an 8-to-5 job and quickly realized I did not want to sit in a tiny office all day. There's no way that I went to school for that long to staple papers. So I quit that job kind of on a whim and took a retail job managing a boutique, and I was coaching club volleyball. So I was working Monday through Saturday, normal like 9 to 6 hour day, 9 to 6 each day, and then also coaching 2 nights a week and 2 to 3 weekends a month, traveling, had really late nights, was super busy already. But this fell into my lap not long after I started that job. I got introduced to these products, and my immediate thought was, I can get skinny and make money. Yes, I want to do that. And I had no idea that we had all different types of products, which we'll talk about later. I had no idea that people made $10, $20, $50,000 a month. I just thought, gosh, if I'm going to use the products, I was really insecure with my body at the time. And so I really wanted to lose some weight. I had been a college volleyball player, but things happen when you stop working out and you keep eating the same. So I was really unhappy. So I figured, gosh, if I want to use these products, and there's products for all types of people and all types of things, I'm going to know a few people that are going to want to try them with me. So I know I'm going to talk about it. I might as well share it and get a little bit of extra money. So had no idea that I would be here even 6 months later, nonetheless, 6 years. Okay, so I jumped in not knowing very much. I had no experience in sales, had not tried a single product, super shy, was living in a smaller town that I did not grow up in. Here, let me get that muted. So I didn't know a whole lot of people in the town I was in, so I did choose to mainly use social media here in the beginning. If you're not muted, I can't find you, but if you guys don't mind going through and muting yourself if you're not. And so I jumped right in not knowing much, and I kind of just was ignorance on fire. That was the definition of what I was. I was willing to talk to everyone. I started using the products, fell in love with them, and y'all, I didn't even know what I was doing even 7 months in. And 7 months in, I had already replaced the income from the 2 jobs I already had. And within 10 months, I ended up buying the boutique that I had just been managing. So there I was, a 23-year-old, owning a brick and mortar store, spending just insane amounts of money just to keep the lights on, to pay the rent, to pay my employees, to get inventory, all of the things that happen when you own a business. And I had that store for 3 years, and I really woke up one day thinking, what am I doing? I am spending $10,000 to $15,000 a month just to keep this store open. Nobody cares if I take home a paycheck. My employees want to get paid, but really nobody's invested in me being successful, only me. And so I was sitting on this landmine the whole time. I had this gold mine here, and I just woke up and thought, gosh, I've got to go, and I've got to sell this store. I am miserable. I am 26 years old, and I am run down, and I'm spending 99% of my time and energy on my store, and I'm still making 99% of my income working part-time from my phone. And so I sold the store as a 26-year-old, and I have worked from home ever since. We've been top income earners several times over the last couple of years. My husband and I have earned over $150,000 in bonuses. And if this is the first time you're hearing about this company, you think we're insane. You think it's crazy. You think it's not real money. And I totally understand. If someone would have told me this starting out, I probably wouldn't have believed them earlier or either. But Gosh, I have so much energy. I'm sorry. I'm excited to get to all the money making stuff, so I stumble over my words because I just want to tell you guys how to make money. But it's been the craziest blessing for us, and we really just joined for a little bit. And by helping a lot of other people get a little bit, we've been more and more and more successful. We absolutely love what we do, and I can't wait for you to hear from my friend Amy tonight, because we actually joined for totally different reasons, have totally different backgrounds, and how she found the business is actually pretty cool too. So Amy, I will let you take it away.
All right. Well, hello everyone. My name is Amy Malott, and I have been in the business for 5.5 years. And when this fell into our laps, we were looking for something. We were actually looking for something, but this was not what I was looking for. I had one daughter that was in college and one daughter getting ready to go to college. And my husband and I both, we were that couple. I know we aren't the only ones that didn't save for college. And so we knew that we were going to need some extra money coming in during that time. We were already busy people. We were trying to figure out how we were going to make that happen. And honestly, I sat and cried a lot. My husband talks about how I sat in the middle of the living room floor and just cried, because I just thought, in my head, I kept thinking I'm never going to see my children. They're going to come home and I'm going to have to work like 2 jobs because we got to pay for college and all of these things. These were all running through my head. And he just, men, they just want to fix it. So he just kept going, okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Well, he traveled all the time for his job. And that's the other thing. I thought, gosh, if I'm working on, 2 jobs and trying to get all this, taken care of, then I'm not even going to see him, much less my children when they come home. And so he was traveling. He was on an airplane, and he sat next to this lady on the airplane, and and my husband will talk to anybody, and he just said, hey, what are you doing? How do you, where are you going? And just kind of chit-chatting a little bit, and he asked her what she did. And she told him about It Works. And he just kind of looked at her and he said, do you make money at this? And she goes, yeah. And he goes, like, real money? And she said, yeah, real money. So he came home with our signature product, which we'll tell you about here in a minute, our wraps. He came home with a pack of 4 of those and a catalog. And he walked in the door and he said, honey, I think I found the answer to our prayers. And y'all, my jaw about dropped, because I have to say that I had done a couple of businesses similar to this. And at one point he said, we will never do this again, never again, because we had to spend a lot of money, and we had to have inventory, and we had to have these things. And he was like, we'll never do anything like that again. And so I was really shocked that he came in and told me about this. And you'll understand why he was okay with it when we talk about that in a minute. But I just thought, there's no way I'm doing this again. And he said, I think we should check it out. So we just started researching it, and we started looking into things, and everything that we read and everything that we heard and the stories, just like you're hearing tonight, were real. They were real people. And I thought, you know what? It's worth giving it a try, because what's it going to do? I'm going to be able to work from my phone, from my computer, anywhere I go. I could go visit my kids, and it could go with me. We could go on a family vacation. It could go with me. I could travel with my husband, and it could go with me. It just gave us the exact flexibility that we needed. And I could not sit there and say something that I'd been praying about, and look at God and say, okay, you gave this, you put this in my lap. I can't just say no to it. I have to at least try. So the biggest thing that I had to overcome was my own self-doubt. And I did that, but at the same time, I was still making money. And so even though I was having to figure it out as I went and get over myself of wondering if I could do this, I was still making money. And I would make a little bit of money, and the next month I would double it, and then it would double again. And I was like, this is crazy. This is so crazy that I can actually do this. And so we set a goal, and within 6 months of really starting to work this business, I was able to hit that goal. And we also earned a $10,000 bonus at that time. I've earned now, in total, I've earned $70,000 in bonuses on top of commissions. And it has been everything that we wanted. It's been an answer to our prayers. Not only has it helped to pay for our kids to go to college, which they both are out of college. They survived. We all survived. And we also were able to help pay for wedding now. So not only are we out of college, but now we've paid for one wedding, have another one coming up, or coming soon, I should say, not coming up anytime. Nobody has a ring on their finger yet, but I know there's one coming. So anyway, but it's helped do all of those things and so much more. And to be able to have that flexibility has just been incredible. And not only that, but it's helped our health, our energy, all of those things too. So I love that it's been able to do that, and that I can work this from anywhere.
Love it. I just want to interject really quick before you talk about kind of the company and everything. I wish that we could just sit on here and have everyone, because there's lots of other leaders and distributors on this Zoom right now that could share your story, and you would be inspired by all of them. So I just want everyone to know that there's not a mold. I mean, Amy and I have totally different stories. We were totally different ages when we started this business, and we've both been in for 5 or 6 years. And I can't even believe you've been in that long, Amy. I didn't realize it's been that long, but there are also people that are successful at the same level that we're in, that we're at, that have only been in for, 6 months, a year, 2 years. So we're just 2 examples. And I love that our stories are so different. But I like everyone to hear that. I mean, we have nurses, we have teachers, we have stay-at-home moms, you name it. There is someone for every career path that is also successful in this company. So absolutely. Amy's going to kind of just talk about why we love the company and a little bit about our product line, because in case you guys didn't realize, the company is It Works Global. That's who we represent, and she's going to give you a little bit of background info.
Yes, absolutely. So I always love to talk about it kind of within my story, and the fact that the things that we were looking at. So when I said we researched the company, some of the things that stood out the most to me was the heart of this company. And so they started back in 2001, and it was the company, our CEO, Mark Pentecost, and his wife, they actually had done a similar business, and they became very successful at this. And so they turned around, and they could have just gone off and retired and done their own thing, but they decided to start a business like this so that they could help other people too. And their goal, their heart, was to help people become debt-free. And that really spoke to me, because that was important to us. We know that that's where true freedom lies, is when that happens. And so what they did is they knew that they had to walk the walk and talk the talk. And so they actually became debt-free themselves in 2009. And so back in 2009, when all of the economy was like crashing and people were losing their jobs, and I know that's happening again a lot, but this company is solid, and it was growing and consistently growing. So I loved that they did that, and they wanted to be able to help other people. So no matter what happens in this company, is that they will bring out a new product, or they will do something new, but they're not going to do it if they can't pay for it, and they can't pay for their distributors, pay commission checks to them. And so I love the fact that that's their heart, and that they are huge on giving back. Again, not just keeping money for themselves and talking about the success of themselves, but then turning around and giving that back to communities, to foundations, to there's so many that we help support. And so I love that about this company. And then the other thing is to be able to just dream. And so they know that they want people to be successful, and just the attitude and the positiveness of this company is just, that was something that really attracted me to it. And then of course, the products that they had, who doesn't love health and wellness? I mean, health and wellness is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. People want to look better and feel better. And that's something that I really love being a part of, because why not, if you're going to make some extra income, why not be healthier along the way too? So, and with these products being natural plant-based products, there's nothing better. So like I said, my husband came home with the signature product, which was our body wraps. And the body wraps were, or they're actually called the Ultimate Body Applicator. They've been nicknamed body wrap, skinny wrap, whatever you want to call them. They're amazing. So, but they were, it's a non-woven cloth that has this botanical cream on it that you put on, and I say it's like delivering nutrients right to the skin. It helps to tighten, tone, and firm. And so my husband started telling me about this. He was like, you're supposed to put this on and it's supposed to help tighten, tone, and firm. And I was like, there's no way it's gonna work. And but I was curious enough that I wanted to try it. And so did I. So did my girls. So I tell you, my girls were, one was going to college, one was in college. And so we were all fighting over the wraps. But I put one on and they said, wear it for 45 minutes, drink a lot of water while you're wearing it, and then take it off and you'll see results. You'll have some tightening, toning, and firming. Well, I took it off. I did exactly what they said, and I took it off, and there was enough results where I was like, oh, there's something to this. And it definitely made me want to do it again. And so they said in 3 days, do it again. And you do that for a total of 4 wraps. And you can keep going, but at least 4 wraps. And then I did that. And it was amazing. I mean, it was like, oh, and my waist was smaller. Everything was just, I just couldn't believe it. And so I got excited about that. And so that was one of the products that we have. And then one of the other products, so I called up that girl that he met on the airplane, and I said, all right, what's another product I need to try? And she said, you definitely need to get our greens. And y'all, this is another one of my absolute favorite products. And I'm just going to touch on a few of them. I'm not going to tell you every product. We have over 40 products now, and I'm going to tell you just some of my favorites. But if you have a goal that you're trying to meet, I can pretty much guarantee that we're going to be able to help you meet that by one of our products, okay? So the greens, she told me that it was like you were going to get your daily serving of fruits and veggies in a powdered drink mix. You just shake it up in water or juice or put it in a smoothie, whatever you wanted to do with it. But it was going to give you all of your nutrients from all the fruits and veggies that you needed. It's going to have superfoods and had matcha green tea in it. And she said it would help to detoxify, balance, and alkalize my body. And I had no idea what those words meant. But all I knew was that it was something that I knew I didn't get on a daily basis. I don't know about y'all, but I go to the grocery store, we all get on these kicks, right? And I would load up on all the fruits and veggies, and I would start to try to be good and eat them every day, but you couldn't eat them fast enough. And so I ended up throwing away what I didn't eat, and I wanted to be able to get all of those in on a daily basis. So I thought, all right, we'll try it. Got them in about 2 weeks. Man, my energy level was so much better. My husband was doing it every day. He traveled all the time, so his energy level was getting much better. And then what happened was I had some stomach issues that I just thought would never go away. I'd had all kinds of scopes and things done that I really didn't think that it was going to be able to ever go away. There were certain foods I had to stay away from. And all of a sudden, my family started realizing I wasn't complaining about my stomach on a daily basis. And they were so used to me doing that. And they said, what's going on? And I thought, there's no way that this could be it. But that was the only thing that had changed. So I got off of the greens and started to come back. And so I quickly realized what that detoxify, that balance, and that alkalize meant was that my body was starting to get balanced. The pH levels were getting balanced, and everything started feeling better. And I'm not saying that it was healed overnight, but for 5 years, I have been drinking greens every day. And now I eat all foods that I stayed away from for 10 years. And so that is something that was just a huge thing for me. My husband, when he first realized that I was not complaining, he was like, "You'll never get off those things." So they don't let me forget that. But I love that product, and that's my go-to product. I think everybody should be on the greens, and it's going to help to boost your immune system as well. So anyway, on to the other products that I absolutely love. I'll just touch on is we have a 2-day cleanse that you should definitely check out. Helps to kind of detoxify your body, and it's a gentle cleanse, so you can actually eat on it, and you can actually go out of your house while you're using it as well. So that's a great one as well. They say you carry around anywhere from 7 to 10 pounds of toxic sludge at any time, and that one, I like to clean that sludge out of me. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to carry that around. So, all right. And then we have some other products for like weight loss. We have our ThermoFight, we have our Fat Fighters, and y'all, that just says it right there, Fat Fighters. Who doesn't want to fight that? That is absolutely amazing. And then we have our vegan shake mix, and I love this. I take it, I mean, pretty much drink it every day. In fact, tonight I had it for dinner because I just really wasn't that hungry, and I thought, I'm gonna eat, I need something because I'll be hungry later. And so I did the shake, and it fills me up. It's so yummy. We have it in chocolate and vanilla. It is soy-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, vegan. It's absolutely wonderful. And then the other thing that I want to talk about is our brand new keto products. Okay. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the keto lifestyle. Even if you're not on a keto living lifestyle, you should check out these products. We first came out with our keto coffee. Keto coffee is going to help fill you up. It's going to help curb your appetite, gives you great energy. What it's doing is it's getting your body to get its energy from the fat. So it's going to burn fat and give you extra energy and better focus. Who doesn't want that, right? And so when that came out, I started drinking that, and they said, drink it in the morning. That's what I was doing. And it would fill me up. That's all I would really have in the morning. And then later on, around 11, 12 o'clock, I would have my shake. And then at dinner time, I'd try to eat something healthy during the week. And I always preface it for me during the week, because on the weekends, sometimes I give myself a little bit of wiggle room. So but what happened was I was starting to lose some weight, and I'd lose a little bit here, and then sometimes I'd gain it back a little bit, and then I'd lose a little bit more. But what was happening was I was getting this energy, and it was filling me up. And then we came out with our ketones. And y'all, this is game changer. We came out with the ketones, and honestly, what I can tell you about ketones is it's going to help boost your clarity of mind. Okay, I feel amazing on this stuff. All right, and if you don't know ketosis is Alyssa can kind of tell you a little bit more about it. She and Tyler, her husband, explain it really well, but ketosis is where you, like I said before, your body is relearning, and it is helping to get its energy from the fats, okay? And our body naturally goes into that when we're sleeping. It's starting to go there. And so when we get up in the morning, we want to prolong that. And so they came out with these ketones, and you just drink it. It tastes like lemonade, and you drink it first thing in the morning, and then about an hour later I have my keto coffee, And then I seriously have to remind myself to eat like around 1:30, 2 o'clock, because I am so full. And then again, then just try to eat something healthy around dinner time. And it has been the easiest thing for me. And since January 1st, I have lost 16 pounds just by doing these things and still giving myself a little bit of wiggle room on the weekends. We just got back from a wedding, and when you go to a wedding, how do you say no to cake? I'm sorry, it's a wedding cake. That would just be rude, right? So I had to. But what I love is that the ketones puts me right back into ketosis. And so I don't have to wait, and it's starting to help me burn that fat. And I just feel amazing on it. It's so hard to even explain the way that I feel on it. It's incredible. So that is a little bit about some of our keto products. We've got some more. We can tell you a little bit more, and the person who invited you can tell you a little bit more. But I wanted you to hear a little bit about some of our popular products. And I would say that one is, and then also our hair, skin, and nails. Hair, skin, and nails is definitely a huge product for us to be able to offer, and it's helped so many people to grow their hair longer, fuller, healthier, shinier. Your skin looks better, your nails are stronger, and it is the most incredible thing that I have ever experienced myself when it comes to hair. And then a lot of our family and our friends are on it as well. So that's a little bit about the product and a little bit about the company. Alyssa, you want to put anything?
Yes. So, like Amy said, we have an amazing product line. And the important thing for a lot of people when they're looking at an opportunity or looking for a company to join is you want to be able to appeal to most people. I'm not a salesperson. I wasn't outgoing. So I didn't want to be marketing a product that only a specific crowd of people were going to be interested in. I wasn't looking for something that only females were going to want to buy, or only men, or only people that were active, or only people that were in my age group. I wanted to know that I could walk into a room anywhere and that I was going to have products for that person. I feel like the longevity of a business like this is being able to appeal to all sorts of different types of people. I have customers that are in their 80s, and I have distributors that are 18 and everywhere in between. So okay, so that's the product line. Now we're going to get into why a lot of you guys are even still watching this, and that is to make money. So I'm going to talk about the different ways to make money, and then Amy's going to tell you what we've got going on right now and everything that you're going to get when you join us. So really quickly, the first way that we make money, really simple. You guys like cash, I'm sure. Cash is the first way that you can make money, but we are not required to keep inventory. So you can make cash for selling, samples of keto coffee, or you're going to get some wraps when you start. You can sell those wraps. You can put cash in your pocket whenever you want to get out and sell products. Or maybe you're going to do a lot of parties or expos and you're going to have people buying product directly from you. You can profit from that. Again, cash goes in your pocket. Okay. Wrap cash is fun. So is coffee cash. But one of the major ways that we make money, and this is really important for you guys to understand, is through commissions. Okay, we get commission on every order that ever goes through our website. And with our loyal customer program, our customers get discounted pricing for 90 days. And then they get discounted pricing for life as long as they've ordered one product a month for 3 months. Why this is important to you as a distributor is because you are then going to get paid every month for those 90 days and for the rest of their life whenever they place orders. So that is what residual income is. It means that you can do something once and you can continue to get paid on it again and again and again and again. In 6 years and 8 years and 12 years, you can still get paid on work that you did years before. Okay, there are a lot of products out there that you don't create a residual income with. Okay, people only need one lamp. They only need a couple of pillows. Those things aren't creating a residual income. You want to sell products that are consumable so that people will use them and then they will order more, or they will order a different one. So we have a lot of lifestyle products, which creates that residual income. The greens that Amy talked about, I have people that have not missed a month of greens in years. Every month I get paid on something that I did when I first started, and I didn't even know what I was doing back then. And someone found a product that they loved, and I'm still getting paid on that. So crazy. Okay. So we get paid every month on commissions. Okay. And then we don't have to do anything because the company ships everything for us. We are literally just the referral source. You find someone that's interested, you tell them how amazing our customer program is. They go through your website, or you go to your website, place an order for them, and then the company does all the shipping stuff. Because who would love to avoid the post office at all costs? That is me. So that's amazing. And then the third way that we earn money is through bonuses. And the company always has different bonuses rolling around, but we do always, well, at least for this year, there's a $100 shopping spree that you can earn by getting started, and simply by finding 4 of those customers that want to try the products at your discount. You can earn a $100 shopping spree. We can earn discounted products. We can earn free products all the time through one of our amazing apps that I'm not going to talk about right now, but and we get weekly $100 bonuses. So if team building is a strength of yours, or if you really want to choose your coworkers for the rest of your life, you can get started, find the people that you want to work with, and teach them to do exactly what we're teaching you tonight. Go find out a few customers, get your shopping spree, and in return for helping other people reach their goals, you can earn weekly $100 bonuses. So love those bonuses. They're kind of addicting. You guys will want to earn a few of those. So yeah, that's the main way that we make money. And I didn't say this earlier, but if you are a guest with us, if you wouldn't mind just writing in the chat, if you can, I know if you're new to Zoom, you might not know where the chat is, but click around and try to find the chat, just so we know who you are and who invited you. Because I know some of you guys have phone numbers, so we can't see names. But if you wouldn't mind doing that in the chat, that would be awesome. Amy's going to tell you how you can get started making cash commissions and bonuses with us. And yeah, it's good. Can't wait.
All right. So basically right now, one of the things that I'm kind of jealous about is the promotion that we have going on right now. So to become a distributor, it's $99. And I love that, because where can you get a business for $99 that you could potentially make millions of dollars? So it is for $99. Normally you get 4 wraps that come with that. And that was a great deal, because you could turn around and sell those wraps or use them yourself. But if you sold them, we could sell those for $25 a piece and make back our initial investment. So you're now running your business on 0 investment. But right now, you not only are going to get those 4 wraps, but you're going to get a whole lot more. You're going to get about $200 worth of product with that $99. So it's an incredible deal. It is, you're actually going to get, remember that keto coffee that I was talking about? You're going to get 5 keto coffee packets with it. You're going to get 5, remember the greens I was telling you about? 5 greens on the go. You're going to get that 2-day cleanse. I mean, y'all, the cleanse itself, I mean, that's a huge deal to be able to get that, because even as a loyal customer or distributor, the cleanse is $36. That is going to build, I mean, that gives you so much product. You're also going to get defining gel sample with it, which is the sister product to our wraps. And so really that gives you 5 wraps, 5 keto coffees, 5 greens, 2-day cleanse, defining gel samples, and you also get that chance to get your $100 shopping spree when you get your first 4 customers. So honestly, right now, it is definitely a no risk to be able to start this business. If you're thinking, gosh, if this is something that I would really, I think I'd like doing this, it's definitely worth checking out, because paying $99 and getting $200 worth of product is a wash. I mean, like, that's something that is worth it right there. And then you're going to get another $100 in free product and the commissions on top of that as well. So I love that it makes so much sense to be able to try it, and the fact that you don't ever have to do it alone. You have a team of people that will help you each step of the way, and things like this, the Zoom. You have teams through Facebook. You've got unlimited amounts of training, as much as you want. You'll be able to have that as well. So, and just like you see some of these people on here, we all help each other out. Alyssa and I are not even on the exact direct team. We are just sideline sisters, and so we help each other out. And so it's such a blessing, this whole business is. So
I love it. Okay, so there you guys have it. That is an amazing promotion. I feel like we could just do a mic drop and you guys can just all go sign up. I always like to tell people after we do one of these Zooms is that you are all way more qualified now than I was when I joined. You all know way more information than I did when I signed up. I was one of the crazy people that was like, okay, I don't really have a ton of extra money, but I've spent $99 on a lot of things that made me nothing in return. So, if you spend $99 at Target, you can spend $99 on potentially making $1 million by working from your cell phone. Like she said, you're going to have access to conference calls, more help than you probably would ever want, but you will never feel alone in this business. We're also helpful and encouraging, whether or not people are on your team or someone else's. Like, that's just the community that we have. We are also soon opening in Mexico and Korea, which is a big deal. And you may be sitting there thinking, I don't know anyone in those places. Trust me, someone and probably quite a few people knows people, or they know people that know people. And those countries opening up are going to be a huge momentum for our company, and you're going to want to be here for that. Like she touched on with the keto line, that is going to just be blowing up over the next few months. If you guys have not heard keto, you're going to start seeing it everywhere now. I swear, since we came out with this product line and since my husband and I started doing keto, I'm seeing it everywhere. It seems like everyone I know is doing a modified version of keto. So here's what it comes down to for most people. Number one, if you're willing to learn, then you can earn in this company. If you're willing to ask questions and you're willing to stay connected, we were all brand new. A lot of us had no idea, no experience. If you're willing to learn though, if you're willing to be kind of coached through this and you're willing to just try, you'll love it, but you'll also make money. But the other thing is, the worst case scenario, and this is how I make decisions on a daily basis. What is the worst thing that's going to happen and what is the best thing that's going to happen? For you guys, your very worst case scenario, the worst, is that you are going to spend $99, you're going to get started, you're going to get over $250 of product in return, and you decide it's not for you and you walk away. We're not going to make you sign a contract. You're not going to have a cancellation fee. There's no hidden things. If you truly do not want to spend another dime on our products, which you will because we have amazing products, but that's the worst case scenario. Okay, it's a business. It takes time. It takes consistency, just like any amazing thing in life does. But that is your worst case scenario. In what place can you start a business that can make you $1 million and get more product than you're actually paying for and walk away not out anything? So to me, that's crazy. There's no risk with the worst case scenario. But the best case scenario is that you join. Same thing, $99. You get $250 of product. You enjoy it, you are willing to learn, and you surprise yourself, and you become a success story. Because I'll tell you what, none of us ever joined thinking that's going to be me. I'm never going to be the girl that's on stage making that money. I can't do that. That will not be me. We were all thinking that same thing, but the only way you'll ever find out is by actually saying yes and actually asking for help and actually putting in the effort and the time. Because the cool thing is, it takes consistency, but like we were telling you, like we were busy, we had other things doing, but we could take this business with us wherever we went. So that's all we have for you tonight. I'm really thankful that you guys all jumped on. I know Amy appreciates it. Amy, thank you so much for getting on with me. This promotion does end tomorrow at midnight. I don't even know if we said that or not. I can't remember. But the promotion does end tomorrow at midnight. So if this is something that you are seriously considering and you also want to try the products, to me, it makes complete sense. And yeah, we hope that you'll give it a shot.
Absolutely.